Coco's video intro requests are almost terrifying, so thank you guys! Back to the original video, and perhaps that's not new, but someone shared me on YouTube and I just learned, and I must say it made me huge impression. In fact, I never ever remember something made me more impression than this. So, we are on MPV official GitHub account, and most specifically we are on Frequently Asked Question Wiki. Just to remind you that MPV is the leading video solution in Linux, and not only, and also the favorite framework of GNOME users, either by directly using MPV Player, or through Celluloid app. If we scroll down a bit that wiki, we'll see a topic asking if GNOME is actively sabotaging the Linux desktop. First of, what the actual fuck? Second, what the fuck just happened? And third, something very different, what the fuck Ubuntu? This section is mostly referring to the problems that Wayland causes, saying that GNOME is pushing towards a technology that is not ready yet, trashing the full Linux desktop. Now, open source developers usually make such titles to highlight problems so they can give fix, but still reading that on an official source code of such large project against another community project, I must say it is a first. And it just gets better, because on the end of this paragraph MPV developers say that Linux remains a dumb shit show, all caused by GNOME project. Ouch! Personally, I agree that Wayland has made Linux a shit show, but I disagree that's GNOME's fault. And let me show you something I only discovered a couple of months ago. So I'm searching for microphone permissions, and next to this icon we can read, protect your conversations. Let's open that. This panel says that none application is using microphone, but let's disable that. Actually, I will leave it enabled, and I will open Flatpak Audacity. And again this panel says that none application is using microphone, when Audacity is right behind it. Not to mention I'm actually recording this video with Flatpak OBS Studio. And even if we completely disable the microphone permissions, we can go to Audacity and start recording normally. Technically that happens because Flatpak doesn't have Pulse audio permissions, but it can only access Pipewire. You know, the Pipewire we don't have, and we won't have not in the next 2 years. So GNOME thought, let's blur the wallpaper and lock screen for privacy reasons, and then let's add fake privacy options for our audio and video, right? Not really! You see, the stupid blurred wallpaper is GNOME's fault, but the audio permissions is really a Red Hat fucked up. GNOME designed ahead for a technology that doesn't really work yet, aka Pipewire, and the same happens with Wayland that MPV complains. But it is really Fedora's fault shipping broken stuff, because GNOME doesn't really ship anything, and that's a different story. In reality, it isn't even Fedora's fault. You see, Fedora is the developers community of Red Hat, and they can do as much as they get paid for. Now if Red Hat makes 2 billions from Linux desktop, and they don't even invest the 10% of this back, aka 200 millions annually, don't expect Wayland or Flatpak or anything big to happen in 10 years from now. In fact, Red Hat's CEO salary is larger than Red Hat's desktop budget. And Red Hat is in Amazon, they don't sell cloud. They sell workstations, so desktop is actually a large part of their business. I guess Wayland isn't really a priority, because if it was, Red Hat is so big they could have made it work in 2 years. And I don't care where they spend their money, but what kinda annoys me is when they ask community to contribute, when they give so little back. So if you want to blame someone for making Linux a shithole, look at Raleigh in North Carolina. And you know what's the most pathetic thing? That Fedora is by far the best Linux today. Basically competition in Linux is dead, and some people still talking about Linux diversity and choices.
きっと私の知らないちなちゃんの一面をいっぱい見てるんだろうな。